I'm in a long distance relationship, so Skype and phone sex are basically our only releases. I have no problem with it, except I feel like I always run out of things to say, and awkward silences aren't exactly a turn on. Any tips? You know what? You want to start and you want to talk about how big his dick is. Your dick is so fucking big. It's so nice. You got a beautiful ass dick. Ooh, I can't wait to tear it up when I see it. When I see that dick, baby, when I get that dick, yo, you don't even know. You just gotta tell him that. You gotta talk about future shit involving his dick. So that his dick is mad excited, like, damn, you know, when I see this bitch, it's about to be on. What kind of girls are you into? I don't know. I don't have a preference. I just know what I like when I see it, if that makes any sense. Over the first few months of school, I started seeing and sleeping with this guy. I really like him and have been honest about my feelings. He says he feels the same way, and we have only been with each other. Now we're on winter break, and he's low-key sketchy. He doesn't text me very much at all, which isn't normal, but when he does, he says he wants to date me when we go back to school. He might just be distracted by family or the basketball shit he has over break. Is this weird / I'm paranoid? He could totally be just into his family. So I would say stop freaking out. But definitely be vocal and tell him that you want him to text you more. So I'm into this guy and I'm pretty sure he's into me. I'm like really attracted to him and he's also really nice. I'm a virgin though. I'm not waiting till marriage just to find someone I can be comfortable with. In all honesty, I don't know him that well, but he seems like the type I'm looking for. Should I tell him I'm a virgin if it gets to that level, or will it freak him out? I don't want him to think I'm waiting for like the love of my life or something. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't know how. I would say you should let him know so that he does. I mean, because honestly, some people, like for all you know, he could be assuming that you're mad skilled in sex. And if it's kind of awkward, he might think it's him. So honestly, just let him know your apprehension beforehand so that when you guys actually get down to business, he can kind of walk you through it. Because who knows? Like, he might be trying to come at you like you already know the deal. And sex for the first time is kind of awkward because, you know, you're trying to learn your moves. So, I mean, honestly, if you want to learn some good moves, you definitely have to be, like, in communication with someone. Damn. Like, I mean, I don't know how you're thinking about fucking someone and you can't even tell them you're a virgin. That's such a big deal. It is. Especially for someone that isn't a virgin. If someone's, like, experienced, it's a big deal because, like, that's a lot of responsibility, unfortunately. Some people get mad hooked up with, you know, I know that you say that you're not looking for the love of your life, but some people, once they lose their virginity, they feel linked to that person. Feel like they can't get away. So, just saying. I've had a thing with this guy for about a month and a half now. When he first told me he liked me, I didn't even consider it because I know everything about his past, good and bad. He's a lot more experienced than I am. In fact, he had sex with one of my really close friends multiple times. I told him that he won't get sex from me anytime soon, and he said that was fine. Lately, I've been really starting to like him, but everyone's warned me to be very careful. Should I give it a shot? Girl, go and find you some new dick. This man done fucked your friend, and all these people are fucking all up in your business. Stop it. I can already tell that this shit is not going to end well for you. I'm sorry to say, but maybe you should just find someone else. Really, I never advise fucking someone that your friend already fucked if you could fucking help it, honestly. I was wondering where you buy your bras, the ones that sort of run into a corset top. I got the bralette from Torrid. They no longer sell that bitch anymore. I honestly think if you go to ASOS, you might find something, though. I'm with a guy who I'm falling for more and more every day. It's a long distance, so it's hard. But whenever I fall head over heels for a guy, I just second guess everything. Like, I'm not good enough, he doesn't really like me, etc. But every other guy I fell hard for has treated me like I was a piece of shit. So now when I like a guy, I just tell myself that it's pointless to fall for him because it won't last. I just need help on how to get over this. Probably sounds silly. No. Ugh. I think, unfortunately, you've been hurt, you know, and it's a pattern. So I think you're kind of in this pattern, and it's, you know, realizing that you're in a pattern is the first step to getting the fuck out of it. So I honestly think you just gotta go for it and tell this guy that you really like him, but don't give too much away. Like I said in the previous video, do not gas the dude up too much, because that's when you start overthinking yourself. Like, seriously, when you give someone so much attention, so much of your time, you're basically telling them, like, I am just gonna be fucking revolving around you. And then you start living that life. And then when they don't hit you up, or they're not, just doing what they usually do, which happens, someone can't be on your ass 24/7, then you start feeling some type of way about yourself. So you have to get out of it, because it's only going to fuck with you and your self-esteem. Hi, I'm a lesbian, and I've been dating this girl for quite a while now, and we recently got into the topic of having sex. She's really thin and I'm a big girl. I'm not fully comfortable with my body and have never had sex before. She asked me if I would let her get me fully naked. I said maybe. She asked me why not. I told her I wasn't comfortable with my body. I trust and love her, but I am not comfortable with her seeing my body. What should I do? I'm not going to go into it, but just watch this video, okay? It's down here. Just go check the description and get this video for yourself, because you really need to just check it out, okay? In your videos, are you smoking weed? Sometimes I am smoking weed. Sometimes I'm not smoking weed. I don't know why it fucking matters to you, bitch. You didn't pay for it. How do you get your teeth so insanely white? Okay, this is what you have to do. Get some baking soda. Is baking soda? Yeah. Get some baking soda and get some water. Get some baking soda and get some peroxide. Mix it up till it's like a paste, okay? And then brush your teeth with that once a week. Not too often, once a week. Alright? And then after you brush with that, you're going to let it sit for a little bit. It tastes disgusting, but it's good. It works. And honestly, brush your tongue with it too. It'll kill some of the bacteria. But yeah, brush your whole fucking shit with it. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on you and how long you take to taste in your mouth. And then when you're done, brush your teeth. Seriously. And make sure you brush your teeth in the morning and at night. Okay? Make sure that you fucking take care of your teeth, because it's really important. Teeth are a sign of good health, okay? Whenever you see people with real bad teeth, no shade to people with bad teeth, but if you could really help it, if your shit isn't bad yet, if it's on the road, bitch, back it up. Get your teeth together. Okay, so my ex and I recently broke up. He's upstate in his first year of college, while I'm in the city finishing up my last year of high school. He cheated on me. I gave him another chance when he came back down for vacation, but when he went back up, he left me for the girl he cheated on me with. Now he wants to stay friends and claims to still be in love with me and says he will win me back. What do I do? We had a very good relationship before the cheating, which is why it's so hard to let go. Girl, you gotta let go. Because that good relationship didn't matter to him. He didn't give a fuck about you. He really didn't. Because not only did he cheat on your ass, he cheated on you and then got close to you again and then left you for the same bitch. Now tell me that don't make you fucking think. The whole time he was with you, he must have been in contact with that bitch. Think about it. Think about it. He was always talking to this hoe. I was talking to this guy who was really persistent about meeting up with me, but I let him know I was not a fuck buddy type. He assured me he was not being rushy. He wanted to be friends and maybe get into a relationship down the line. To be real, I was never fully attracted to him. He is shorter than me and not too smart. He would shower me with compliments all the time. When I finally decided to see when he wanted to get together, he was standoffish and he never called. I don't know why not, or why it bugs me. I don't know. I feel like you're mad because you weren't even feeling his ass, and then he really was all up on you, and then now that you were feeling him, he just dipped on you. He was playing you hot and cold. So don't trip. Happens to everybody, honestly. How young is too young to start internet dating? See, I don't know, because honestly, people are all on their phones and on their mobile devices and shit. So who knows? You could probably go on OkCupid and find someone in your fucking high school on there. Honestly. So I would honestly say you shouldn't even really be dating nobody till high school. But honestly, I would say later than that, because dating someone is a big thing. It's not what you think it is anymore. People are just living a different life nowadays, I think. Me and my baby daddy have been on and off for 6 years. We have a 3.5-year-old daughter that is beautiful, but he's been really, really controlling over the past 4 years over everything, especially over Facebook. He made me delete all my male friends, including cousins. He phones me all the time, even got me fired from my work. He tells me I'm a bitch and I'm worthless and I'll never find any other guy because I'm fat. What should I do? Girl, take that baby and run. It got Jennifer Lopez in the shit and the bitch who played Carla Tate from the other sister, Juliet something. All right, you need to go and get you that fucking movie, bitch. Study the action scenes in the end, and really just whoop some ass, because that's crazy. Like, how the fuck are you living like that? You got your daughter in the house, too? You got your daughter seeing that shit, and if he's degrading you, he's degrading her. So I think you need to get to a safe space. I am friends with this guy now who has had a crush on me for 2 years. He has a girlfriend who he has been with off and on, and in a non-trusting relationship for about 3 years. He's a really nice guy, but I don't have feelings. And I do not want to be someone that he cheats with, even though his long-term relationship is less than perfect. How do I tell him I do not want things to go farther? I kissed him on the cheek after he begged and pleaded. I'm 17, he's 19. Yuck. Tell him to go away. Gross. Honestly. Treat him with disgust one good time, and I bet you he'll not come around again. You know, honestly, you know what I've learned that repels men? Honestly, this is what I've learned that will repel a man. Tell a man that you want money. For real. If you really want a man to leave you the fuck alone, tell him straight up that you need to see the cash. For real. Be like, listen, I don't know what the fuck you about, but I'm about my money. I'm about my Skrilla. So you need to pay a bitch. Break her off. You need to help her out a little bit. And then, you know, I'll start patting on my pockets and shit, being like, I don't got it, do you? Alright, just do that. Act like you need money real bad. I'm telling you, act like you might need money real bad, and niggas will leave you the fuck alone. I'm so serious. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 4 years, and we are kind of going through a rough patch. I told him that I needed a break and we should go our separate ways for a while so we can get ourselves together. He didn't want to. We had a big argument. He threatened to commit suicide, but I talked him out of it. It's been a few months, and now our relationship's going good, but I always had the thought in the back of my head that if I ever want to leave, he'll do it again. What should I do? Girl, I know about this life. You need to get the fuck away from him. For real. Because anyone that would tell you that they'll commit suicide because you don't want to be with them no more is fucking crazy. That's not someone that cares about you. Not at all. That's putting you in such a fucking bad situation. They need something bigger than you in their life. Like, your relationship may be going good now, but shit, the shit is in the back of my mind now, girl. Now I'm worried for you. Honestly, I hope your relationship continues to go good, but if it doesn't go good, if you have to leave, make sure that you write down why the fuck you need to leave. Make sure you have your concrete reasons together and tell a friend. Tell a friend, I'm trying to leave this man. And, you know, just have someone else help you, because, girl, have someone that's close to you that can really help you, because that would be great, honestly. My heart goes out to you, boo, because that's so serious. That is so serious. Did you start college when you were like 16 or 17? And if you did, how did you start so early? I skipped first grade. That's why. I was fucking super duper smart when I was younger. So they were just like, she actually doesn't need to be here. So I went to second grade earlier than everyone else. What do you do when old men hit on you? Seriously, I freak out when it happens. I do begin hit on by older men. And honestly, I just play it up. Like, that's what I do now. I try not to be too uncomfortable in life. Like, if someone, like, comes up to me with something that makes me uncomfortable, I just try to flip it around and make myself laugh. And so that, it's a coping mechanism. It's just so that I don't have to cuss nobody out. You know, an old man, like, I had an older man come up to me and be like, girl, you look like you 13. And I was just like, okay. Like, I don't know, I just roasted his ass. Because, like, really, what the fuck do you look like talking to a 13-year-old? And then he was like, girl, you got the head of a baby, but the body of a woman. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? That's so weird. Like, I just laugh. Like, that's what I do, usually. Whenever old men hit on me, I just laugh at them. I just laugh uncontrollably. And I fucking laugh maniacally. And I laugh like I'm fucking trying to scare a bitch. That's what you do, seriously. I try to make people uncomfortable when they see me. I try to make people really uncomfortable. My cousin asked me why I don't have a boyfriend yet. Is it because I can't get one or I don't want one? I told her that in order for someone to like me or love me, I have to like and love myself. She laughed and told me just to step it up with my game. Listen, anybody out there that thinks that they're not in a relationship because of them is a fucking loser. Like, you're a loser. Like, you really think it's your fault that someone doesn't want to be with you? Bitch, you gotta wait for the other motherfucker to come along. What the fuck? You can't just get into a relationship out of nowhere. Really, people are really lost. Like seriously, we were talking about this shit earlier, and my girl Queen BK04 said, "Teen mom got everybody fucked up. 16 and pregnant got everybody fucked up." It's so true. Just because you see these young ass bitches out here does not mean that that's your life. Stop it. Stop letting other people tell you how the fuck you're supposed to be living, bitch. Honestly, if you were supposed to be living like that, you'd be living like that. Be real. Stop worrying about how the fuck you not living and just live. I met this guy a month ago who is 6 years older than me. He said he liked me and we spent so much time together. Everything was awesome and I felt like I fell in love with him. Suddenly he doesn't want to be anything more than my friend. I don't know how to forget him. I really wanted something serious with him and I keep thinking about him. You're going to think about him for a long time. You are. But he's not the only man that you're going to meet in life. So it's up to you to kind of be like, and move forward. Me and this guy both like each other. He asked me out before, but I was hesitant, so nothing happened. We talk about being together, and he says he'd like that, but nothing has changed, and I don't know where I stand. He can act a bit funny at times. He called me possessive because I asked him how he was after he said bye to me abruptly the night before. He doesn't like to be touched, but I like affection. How do I ask him where I stand without seeming like a pest? If you can't even ask someone where you stand without thinking you're going to be a pest, maybe that's not the person for you. Honestly, conversation should not be fucking scary between the person that you fucking like. There's something wrong if that's the case. Hey girl, I'm 22 and I've been in a great relationship for the past 3.5 years. We've had to talk about how marriage is in our futures and we want to build our lives together. But I've told him that I don't want to be like one of those girls that waits and waits for a ring. And I've actually told him I don't want to go past 4 years without a promise ring or something that is showing his dedication for me. And it's not like it's going to be a short engagement. I want it to be a long engagement, asking for too much. Damn. Okay, so 3.5 years, that is a long time. I don't know. Like, how does he feel about it? Because, I mean, you're 22. Like, fuck. I'm 22. I can't even imagine getting married. So, I mean, the idea that, I mean, shit. Shit. I don't know. I don't feel like you're asking for too much, but fuck, man. You're only 22. I don't know. I mean, some people have, I mean, what is there to do in life? You might as well get married and have kids, really. There's not too much else to do. I mean, you can travel, and that's cool. But, well, you can't travel your whole life. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's kind of soon. But if you want to have a long engagement, you want a promise ring, I don't know. I feel like the promise ring is the engagement ring. I feel like I wouldn't advertise getting something before the engagement ring because you could be sitting with that. Because you could be sitting there with that promise ring for a grip and then not even get the engagement ring. I don't know.